Hello, everyone, and this is the Avon High School esports team facing against Barberton. Today we have myself, Adam Bear, and we are currently streaming Overwatch today. It's gonna be a good match. I feel it. So we have C-Track as Nishan, which right now they're currently on the map. It's on the map Colosso, which is a nice map to look at, and they're currently being destroyed with Nishan with the Genji kill. That could be useful, and the Zarya kill. That they could win this fight if they can, and they have gained a point. So this game mode essentially is you have to push a barrier to a certain area with a checkpoint in between, and it's a nice game mode. Sometimes frustrating, but very fun. So right now we're spectating Funky Monk, which is Casey right now, and they're keeping the pressure on them, and it's going well with Casey about to die, but well, Casey died, and we're going over to SCTB side Cheesy, and they also died, which everyone dying, so that was a clean team wipe. And now we're looking at Cinnamon 73, which is Ethan, and they're gonna try and poke him out, try and get the pressure on, and Ethan with the ult, which could be useful in this team fight actually. Big grenade, keeping them anti-healed, which they cannot be healed at this point, and getting 2 picks off. If they could make this 3, 4, no, 3, and then 5. They got its clean team wipe. Now, once the robot goes to the enemy team's barrier and starts pushing it, they have to go back to the home team's barrier and essentially have to run back and start pushing it again. That's basically how this game mode works. After a while, they get to a checkpoint, and our team's being picked off one after another. And clean wipe. Evenly matched so far, which is good, but we're in the lead, fortunately. And it's, oh, the Kiriko ult. which is could be useful, and picking off 2 people with soldiers. 76's ult with 3 Zarya kills on everyone. Clean wipe.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll post about like bigger stuff, just like on my own time, like if we've got like bigger things.
Then we swapped to Lucio, which what essentially he is a music player,
I kind of wanted to do
like
a couple weeks ago.
a musician basically.
So many things got so we'll do
And then Winston, ooh, they actually got halfway through, but
I gotta update on all of our websites.
Jarrett as a mega also has Genji being killing him, and we are pushing him off point, and Ethan pushing the robot just by himself, and they disabled their mid spawn. With aggroing even when the robot isn't even on near their current enemy like meters. This could be a Funky Monk with the aggro, which could be good. And then they used Winston ult, and that could be useful. And we are now currently in the lead with Genji ult being wasted, being killed by a grenade, with Winston just killing them all. Ooh, but they also got 2 of us. And they also took the robot. Ooh. And then they're back, and they took our mid spawn, unfortunately. But since we're in the lead, if we can keep this up for another 4 minutes, we could win this. Ooh, the Zarya ult, but with the counter ult of Lucio's. Ooh, Nishan getting pummeled to death. But the Kiriko ult also helping him out. Ooh. They're evenly matched so far, but ooh. Unfortunately, we did not win the team fight, even though we used, I think, more ults than they did. But we're still in the lead. We're still in the lead with Ethan's Nano, which could be the winning grace of this team fight right now, if they do have one, per se. They're gonna kill Logan, but we're gonna head back to Ethan, see if he's gonna pull the ult. Got Jared, unfortunately. Getting... Ooh! Got 1 kill, but we traded for them. Soldiers being excessively aggroed. But also, unfortunately, we are gonna see if we can keep them off the points and try and get them off, but killing one of us and trying to see if we can keep them off. And 1 kill for not us. They killed one of us. Another 1. Unfortunately, we are not in the lead anymore, as now we are behind them, unfortunately, by approximately 15 meters. And we did swap to Kiriko, which you did see on the enemy team. And we're using essentially almost everything. They used Kiriko's ult, I think. We're getting pummeled to death. Unfortunately, getting picked off one by one. We're swapping to Baptiste, getting killed. Yeah, unfortunately, we are losing with the switch to Sombra, which right now in the current, like how we play, ooh, that was, ooh, ouch. Unfortunately, we could not win this unless, ooh, fortunately we lost 0-1, but we could always come back next time. We're gonna head into an intermission while we switch into our next map. And we are back. Unfortunately, we lost round 1, which if this happens again, could be the last match of the season. Right now we are in King's Row, which is a hybrid map. Essentially, they capture an area marked in the white, as you can see there, and have to escort it to like an area away from the first capture point, essentially is. And this map could be, we could win this or we can't, but I'm not gonna make any judgments out of that, so let's just see how it goes.
We got Widowmaker, Pop.
They have a Reinhardt.
You got May.
They're really being aggro, which is kind of good, but could be bad. And they also have a Baptiste, which could be bad, as his immortality field can beat a winning thing of their game. Fortunately, we got Casey down, and also Nishan. And unfortunately, we couldn't win first point. So now the point turns into a payload. And right now, where Ethan is currently standing is where the payload's path is currently gonna go. And fortunately, we swapped over to Junkrat, which could be good with the nice headshot off of May. And we came over to Nishan, unfortunately, being in their back lines, trying to get their stuff. And Reaper down, but they also got our Lucio with another one to Ryan, which could be good since they have no shield to block them off except for May's walls. And they got May. Now they could set up a nice defense, or they can't. Yeah, this chat, unfortunately, if you see my Cinnamon 73, that is my dad's name, so please don't look it up, please. Anyway, we have, unfortunately, they got almost all of us down, except for Lucio, which he's in the back lines, and Sojourn, which is not a, it's kind of bad both of them, because Lucio outputs little healing, but he does have high DPS, damage per second, so. And we are regrouping too, but with the Baptiste's Matrix field in the Reaper on top, which could be fatal if then. And ooh, the Rhine with the Kiriko ult too. A lot of ults being passed around. And Lucio, unfortunately, dying. Everyone's dying, unfortunately. And they got first capture payload checkpoint, unfortunately. And we do have gravitational force, which could be good if used properly. Switching off to Hanzo, which I find this game kind of funny. But with the Reaper ult, ooh, we switched off to Baptiste, and we're dead. All dead. Pummeled. We got wiped off, and what I was saying about the skin is it kind of looks like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle from Studio Ghibli, and using their grav and using our grav and their beat by Lucio, but with the big shatter. Ooh, can we win this? Unfortunately, no. It was a clean wipe, unfortunately. So we may win. We may not win. It's just up to how Barberton wants to play.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
So right now we have a Zenyatta, Soldier, May, Roadhog, which Roadhog right now is kind of good since he can heal his half of his health in every 10 seconds. And it could be good. Because if they get past the first choke point, they could ultimately win the first point. We've also Kiriko, too. And already going through past the choke point, they have a Widowmaker, which they almost got her, unfortunately. And they're currently getting everyone, but we first got Reinhardt, which is really good because since they don't have a shield or Anna anymore, essentially they could try and get onto point again, but it's already halfway through, so I think they're just gonna back off and let them cap it.
Oh, they switched to a Diva.
Diva could be good for them since they're more like diving.
Oh
And
my
ooh.
gosh.
Ooh!
Oh,
Double kill by our Zen here.
nice.
Ooh.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, this could be. We could win this. Win to first checkpoint, that is. Right now they're coming around the corner, which could be bad for them since they could get ultimately killed off by the high points and the subway system right there in front of Zenyatta. And using Kiriko ult to essentially push him off of the point with Reaper killing our Mei. Ooh, but our Mei won the fight against all odds. And essentially, I think they just lost. Yeah. Ooh.
No way.
Ooh.
I didn't know you can even do that.
You can do that in Overwatch 1. That one just never knew. Like every stun can just stop her. And since Hog's stun is essentially a hook as a stun, you could do that. And ooh, unfortunately, Reaper looks antsy to ult. With the ult!
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Unfortunately, we got team wiped, but we could regroup. Right now, we're trying to get back on the point, which could be hard since it's
How
up
does Zarya
top.
get up top?
I think a teleporter. Then quickly
Oh, I didn't
switch.
think of that. Symmetra.
Ooh, the first ult. Ooh, but we did swap people. Unfortunately, we are outnumbered. That could be. Ooh, we got 1 kill. Ooh, that could be good.
That's so unfortunate.
C-Track trying to get Bob down, which is Ash's ultimate. Ash essentially is just a Widowmaker, like, without the scoping in, like, sniper, but still having the ability to scope in. And, Zarya is very charged up, fortunately, and ooh, that could be big for us, but we didn't utilize it correctly, as most of our team has died and are regrouping. Ooh, first pick off of the team fight going on right now is an Ashe. And using Trans as a counter ult to Zarya, but unfortunately they did get 2 of us. Ooh, but we could also trade off. Ooh, but Zarya is just being mean. Zarya just being charged is just really bad for our team, unfortunately. As the higher she charges, the more power she does. And fortunately, they did get a Bob in, which could be bad. But we also got Bob out of there, but Bob did kill someone. And currently getting Kiriko ult putting in, with Zenyatta being an absolute, like, head hitter, killing everyone, but unfortunately getting killed by said Zarya. With the Mei ult essentially just keeping him off point. Ooh, this could be the win for this round for us. As I mean,
No, into a wrecking ball.
ooh, a wrecking ball could be bad, and our Lucio dying by Junkrat's spawns. Using their character ult to their advantage as well, and getting killed by the wrecking ball. And we tried. Fortunately, do we have enough time to do another team fight or no?
What do you mean? Maybe.
Like,
They'll have to get onto the point and check out.
yeah,
If you
I
do
mean,
the ref trying to get onto it.
yeah.
No.
Ooh.
They're out of time.
Ooh. Ooh, unfortunately we could not get on the point, but we're trying our hardest with Nisham falling off the edge and essentially us having 0-2. Unfortunately. We're going to another intermission while they swap maps and figure out a team plan to try and take this win, which try to turn this match around. We'll be back. We are back with our intermissions. Sorry if it took a little longer than a while, as our team was trying to brew up a team comp to face against this really good team. Oh, the first person. So we went Kiriko, Sombra, Anna, Genji, and Winston. Fortunately, I can't switch to him. Overwatch 2, spectating cameras, kind of iffy.
Well, no, it's you can go backwards or forwards.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I can only pick between the two.
I mean, you have to. It's weird.
It's so dumb.
And they're fighting off with their big attack. So what this game mode is, essentially, it's King's Row, but it's the entire map. So we have Logan as Sombra trying to hack, but unfortunately got one. But they also got Zen. And if you can hear in the background, you could probably hear them. They're nice communications. And we're heading over to Ishan's point of view, which is the Winston. But ooh, he pulled out the immortality shield, but after what we're doing to them, they can't really put him out. And unfortunately got our healers, which is bad. But we could also regroup and push them all at once, because we do have ults. KC's, Ethan's, and Nishan's. That could be a good ult comp. And yeah, essentially with the big Winston ult off the map, but the Sojourn, is that Sojourn or Kiriko?
Oh, Sojourn.
Sojourn coming back on the stage somehow. Miracle of luck. And Sombra dying, unfortunately.
You need like a Reaper right now.
Yeah. But it's their team comp.
Well, they got like Zarya, but the rest of them are pretty squishy.
Yeah, they are. Like, if they just don't focus on Zarya, because right now they're just focusing on her while she's bubbling people. It's just like bad how it is. And we did win points again, and now we're pushing it back to its first checkpoint.
There's still a long way to go. They gotta make it around the corner.
Yeah, but if they keep them aggro to essentially keep off, it could be good.
They keep shooting Zarya.
Yeah.
Feeding her.
I don't know what they did to Zarya, but they made her like extra buff when she's.
Well, it's because she gets 2 bubbles and she can put them both on herself or on others. And it recharges faster.
Yeah, since due to the one tank removed.
Yeah, so like all they really need, like Zarya is not a problem if you just don't shoot her.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's like the last game I saw, like May, you just keep shooting them. Like, all you're doing
That
is
was
feeding.
Jarrett
Yeah.
with
And this is like, and then like Winston, part of the problem with Winston is Winston hits anything and everything, so you're gonna hit.
Yeah.
Sorry by accident.
Ooh, unfortunately, we did lose round 1. Didn't even get to first checkpoint with only 86 meters. If they have a really good defense comp, we could possibly win this and stay in the match for 1 game longer.
I mean, you could run. Torb is a bad pick here because turrets are going to be friendly to Zarya. Bastion could be a pick if you play him back.
I mean, they do have a Bastion. We do have a Bastion.
Run behind the.
Uh,
Even the shield doesn't. It's Omega.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. It's cheesy.
Yeah, it's Logan.
Yeah, Logan's running him.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
So we're a team comp, but with the Mercy hard boosting Bastion,
The
and
shields won't make anything. You'll just melt them.
yeah, but
The problem is you gotta get into a position, then you gotta have Reinhardt protect you, then you gotta pray that like
the shield doesn't break.
I'll kill him before the Zarya gets to you.
While Cesaria is also getting her bubble up.
And healed, hopefully, you know. Yes.
Yeah, there's so many factors.
Getting super.
Wasted.
That's such a long cooldown too.
Yeah.
But how do they get? Oh my god.
That's.
How do they get all behind so quick? Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, is it Genji? Oh, they all went like ninja characters. That makes sense actually.
Ooh.
That was a smart move.
We're gonna have to VOD review how they do that.
No, it's because the characters they picked. It was these 3 that jumped.
Mm-hmm.
He hopped over with Winston. Those 2 climbed the wall.
Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming that Soldier and Anna were like
They just went up the main. They were on the payload.
they were pretending to be essentially like sitting duck for them while they went over.
Yeah.
Maybe we could win. No.
That's it.
No. Ooh.
That's not a thing, man.
Ooh. Yeah, we lost, unfortunately, to the games. They were really good, unfortunately. And unfortunately also, this is the end of our season.
But we got one more game open. But that's no
That's
post play for us.
Yeah, we got post play.
None.
And no post play. I mean, we do also have skirmishes if we want to arrange some.
Yeah. But that's it for us, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see you next week, right?
Yeah.
All right.